Good evening, everyone. It's time for another Super Mario Ramak Mania. Oh man, it's gonna be fun this time. And yeah, we'll see what will happen this time, though. It just you never know. Let's see what Mr. Well, Mr. Game Guy will have his time. So since Game Guy actually did order another Super Mario ROM hack, but he hasn't even get it yet, so it might be at some point. I don't know exactly when. This one he has took about a bit a week or so to get him, so it might take maybe another week or two. Well, depend on the post service. Postal service sometimes can be yeah, it can be a little bit of pain in the butt. And I'm not speaking on my own experience, people, because I like I mentioned this before, but my girlfriend sent me a package a couple of years ago for Valentine's Day, but they didn't arrive though. Nope, it didn't at all. It literally arrived much later on. That was a pretty bad time though. My package took about almost 5 to 6 months after Valentine's Day even being arrived. I was like, what? Seriously? That long? Oh man, that was good times, good times. But even the Swedish post service also can be a lot of bad. It is. I know for a fact that there have been many stories about the Swedish post service is being pretty bad. I mean, really. And even there have been reports and news of the employees stole items. No joke. They little did. There was one employee. He he took many he took many items from the post service. He put his own address on the package. They were all from laptops, cell phones, and any other electronics. But all the totaled, I don't know how many package that he managed to steal by putting his own address, but in the total amount in a value, 1 million. Yeah, he managed to get away with 1 million until he was caught and arrested. So I assuming that those items that he stole, I don't know he if he managed to keep a track on exactly who was going to get him them or not. So I don't know if people who was supposed to be getting those items, if they ever get them or not. I don't know. But then was another news report I also had read, but this was only I think it was 2 years ago. Several employees at the same postal office, well, actually Sweden only had, well, the major's biggest postal service. There were several employees who took packages that had been once returned. They were mostly customers who bought items from China, but this was also, then, like I said, packages that some people had bought from China, but they didn't want more and sent them back to the post office, and they were supposed to be destroyed, meaning the packages were not supposed to just be simply just taken by the employees. Well, it turns out it was that it did. And I don't know what kind of items they took, or how much, or even total value, because that was never revealed in that news report what I found. But if I guess, large amount of money for that. And like I said, I don't know what kind of items they took. They're gonna be in electronics. They're gonna be in well, I don't even know because assuming that they order from Amazon, which usually is from that. But yeah, so post service employees who stole, or well, stole, but took packages that had once returned that's supposed to be destroyed, doesn't even give them a right to do that at all. But those employees and the Swedish Postal Service were fired and are presumably arrested and all. But yeah, as crazy as that is, though there were actually many more like that, but trust me, Postal Service can be a pain in the ass when you get expecting a package to be delivered, but yeah, I've been waiting, that's just crazy. There was actually one story that my mom told me about. That was something that she read. A woman had ordered home delivery of what was it? Right, those cat towers. She had two cats, and she had ordered a cat delivery with that cat tower on. She lived on the, I think it was a third or fourth floor stairs up. So she had been marked to be delivered and delivered to her home, to her door, but didn't happen. The post service only delivered to the main door in the building, but not even upstairs. Even it was marked on the order to deliver it by the front door of the apartment. But that happened. And there was another story. A woman received a package, but the package, when she opened it was like something that she was shocked to find. It was literally, well, um, it was something that she was inherited from a relative that passed away. It was like some, uh, there were plates and other things like, and she could have sued the company, the post service for this, for damages. But they probably could just said, you could just probably order some new. That was a problem. It's something that she could just simply order new. Because this was items that had, these were plates, like silver plates, like something you eat on, and other items would have completely been smashed in pieces beyond repair. Some plates may be able to be repaired, but no, all of it was damaged beyond even simply being repaired. And like I said, this has been inherited from a relative of hers. Instead of using that, these was items that she just couldn't just go buy new ones in the store because these have been passed down in her family for several generations. There was items about her family heirloom. It's something that they couldn't even simply go to buy from, as if it just go to the nearest Walmart or anything like that, a big store to buy some new ones. Not at all. Even if you manage to track down exact copy of the same plate, the same pattern, well, that depends from what year it was made. If you know exactly like a certain things like when they were made and what pattern they were made and how many was made. If this was a mass produced, she'd maybe simply go to manage to track down something of it. But if those plates were just only produced for a short time, handmade, then it will be difficult to find those to replacement. So Postal Service, they made a huge blow on it. This woman who had been waiting for her to see something that had been passed in her family for generations, one day she was going to be inherit those. She found out that in the package, but when she opened, everything was smashed. I can understand the woman was so frustrated. She had been promised giving those, and when she did, boom, they were destroyed. What a pain in the ass for that woman to be finding is something that she won't want, and it was smashed to pieces. It was a bummer. Anyways, not more on that. Let's welcome our friendly Mr. Gamer. And he's not muted. Talking right now. Mr. Game Guy, are you even there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was getting it set up.
Have you or any of your family ever had any problem with the?
What?
Have you or any of your family have any problem with the postal service?
Hmm. Well, mail can be a little inconsistent sometimes, but we always eventually get our mail.
Did you know there were at one point in EU history that you could literally be mailing your children?
I don't think I want to know where this is going.
Don't
I
worry,
really
they weren't
don't.
even like they weren't even like no, they weren't literally packed in a box and shipped away. I only know at least one case. There was this mother, and she has a young daughter. She could have been, I think, 5 6 years old, and she wanted to go see her grandmother who lived in a different town. This was back in early 1900s, and unfortunately, when they went to the train station to buy a ticket for her daughter, she discovered that she was even having she that the mother discovered she hadn't enough money to afford one single ticket for her daughter. So her daughter was disappointed. But then she came up with this good idea. So she asked the post service to weigh her daughter to see how much she weighed. And, well, let's say this, her daughter weighed exactly enough. It's the same amount of weight for a package to be used for certain because she noticed this plaque on the wall, and the plaque had this list of uh, amount of weight of packages, and she knew of fact how much she did roughly understood how much her daughter weighed. So, but just to being sure, she asked post service on the train station to weight her daughter, and she did weight her exactly and as much the package would normally go for. So she paid and bought stamps and put it on her daughter's dress, or around her like almost had it a small paper with her daughter's destination, what she's going to be sent. So after she paid for the stamp and all that, so the daughter was then taken to a train and put in a cart and was taken off on train. So she wasn't packed in a box or any of those post sacks or anything. She only had like an etiquette on her dress saying where she was going, and well, that was the thing, though. So the girl was just sitting on the train cart, going to see her grandmother, even despite her mother didn't had afford a 14 train ticket. But came up with this brilliant idea of sending her daughter by using the post service, and she did arrive to her grandmother, and this became a trend for a number of years until like 1950 when it was become a total illegal until then. But I mean, people even send not only their young kids, but their toddlers and even babies post service on mail. I was like, Are you kidding me? This was for real? But it turned out it was real. I don't think that was even perfect. I don't think that happened in Sweden though. But can you even imagine your parents decide to send you in a package or on a train as a male to see your grandparents or maybe to see your older brother in the UK?
Oh! The game did not like me doing that. Okay, all right, I understand. The game did not like that. Okay, note to
Yeah, it
self:
crashed.
don't get that star.
Yeah, it literally crashed.
You even I don't know if you heard it, but it even like started repeating the music.
Yeah, I did hear
Like
that.
it went. It said, "You're not going to get that today, buddy." It did not like me going over there. Cool. All right. Good to know. I'm not allowed to go to that star. Let's go this way. Oh dear lord, I got the corrupted version of this area. Is it gonna crash again? I feel like it's gonna crash again.
Yep, because the look seemed
Oh,
to be corrupted almost.
although it's not gonna crash again because I'm gonna go in here. This
But
castle is exclusive to the show. It's connected to a variety of worlds, so open the doors ahead and get adventuring.
what would you do if that happened over and over? That the game freeze and all that? What would you even do?
Uh, play the randomizer instead.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I already got
Hmm.
this, sir. You can't even see it. Oh yeah,
And
go
that the
this way.
comment. How about did you react to that comment that I showed you on Discord? Um,
I thought it was kind of funny, honestly.
yeah, I didn't expect that because I did see that earlier um, on the when I was like during lunchtime when I was just watching TV and I was like I was just going to the stream, the past stream and said Game Guy plays B for 3313 on Nintendo 64. Nintendo from afar. The fuck are they not? What are they doing over there? Yeah, it was.
Nintendo
I
doesn't
mean,
like it when you play ROM hacks, but I said, I'm playing it anyway.
yeah, I mean, considering the long one finger,
Okay, I didn't
and
get the stars here.
considering for one fact that Nintendo, like many franchises, like say Pokemon and others, they don't even like that they people copy their games and release them for the public. But ROM hacks, which is unofficial uh, Nintendo games, not even official Mario games, and it's made by a fan, and it still hadn't even been much and even get a lawsuit or anything. It's kind of a bit strange, but that's well. I'm a bit surprised that it was even, you know, hasn't even been well received in any lawsuit or anything like that.
Well, because technically, it's not Nintendo's property. They didn't
True,
make
but
this, someone else did.
yeah, but even
So, in a technical
so,
stance, they can't do anything about it.
I mean, this yeah, but still, there's only the fact that despite that this is a fan-made game,
I
Right?
did.
The only thing that Nintendo owns in this case is Mario and the other characters in the game, the Goombas and all. Even though the layout and all this in the game itself may not actually be belong to Nintendo, but the characters may actually be belong it did that fact belong to
Well, see, the guy
Nintendo.
that did this did something smart too. He used like beta stuff,
True,
and beta
but
is something that you can't really say belongs to anyone.
mm, how about this? The Goombas in this game has blue heads. Are that like an official in the official Mario game happen, or just the brown heads?
Usually, it's brown heads. There was a blue Goomba in the original Paper Mario, though.
Hmm. So
Oh, I don't
let's
have
say
the
if
beta
this.
yet.
So
That's
let's
why I
say.
freaked out.
So
That
let's say
explains it.
from. So let's say from this. If anyone make another ROM hack of Mario, and they decide to add a Yoshi,
You know what? Sure.
but they decide to make Yoshi to maybe instead of regular from the green, but say maybe red and red, orange or red in coloration, like it or something, or perhaps or maybe add a Birdo in the game in the ROM hack, but not as pink, but maybe as I don't know purple or perhaps even yellow. That I would even consider that's if we really consider that's a fan made.
Well, not
But then it would
technically,
have.
because there are there are different colors of Yoshi and Birdo. They're like their own species, kind of.
Huh. True, but that is also that would have been the same thing as for uh, like saying with the MLP, for example. There are many fans have made their own art style of different characters like Shining Armor, Cadence, Shape with Someone, and that character is not even part of the um, Hasbro's ownership. But it's like if you're using character then
Thanks.
based on the
Kind
design
of
from a
stop on the
G4,
booze. Dead.
so
Dead. Mario, Mario, what are you doing?
uh, but as it comes to the many games characters, they
Where's my phone? Downstairs.
I actually saw this fan art like a comic up where Mario and Peach are married and have a daughter and all. I was like, that's not surprising. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually shipping of between that. Instead of Mario with Peach, but he ended up being Daisy. Many fans probably think that Daisy fits much better with Mario because they have brown hairs, and that Peach we were would be more suitable as maybe godmother or maybe honorable aunt or something, that type of kind of things. And I admit, I think maybe Daisy and Mario would be more perfect as a couple, but this is just what I think. Since I don't even know if there's any if there are fans out there that would even ship Toad with Mario in a romantic relationship. But if that happened, how would you feel if they decide to make Mario with Toad as a couple?
I'd definitely be shocked, that's for sure. But
Hmm. But in the end, it's also not that you should be complete aware that if since there are shippings of say Mario with Daisy, Peach, and some other female characters like Rosalina, so I wouldn't be surprised that there are in fact some even shippings with Mario with say Bowser or Bowsette or maybe Kamek, Carmack, or maybe or even like Toad or to one of those female Toads. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just when it comes to a franchise or shippings like that, I would not be surprised. Though, but I would not be surprised if there would been. Have you seen if there's have been any female counterpart to Mario or Luigi? Of those that, but have you seen any of those as in a shipping?
I don't think so.
Would you even so if anyone made Mario and his female counterpart as in a shipping, how would you feel about that?
Weirded out.
Well, yeah, but it's the same thing. Like say Twilight Sparkle with Duskshine, her male counterpart. That is basically the same
Oh
thing. But
god damn it.
many fans actually support that type of shipping. But isn't that a bit weird though? Like you're dating and then eventually marry your own gender swap counterpart. It's like, what if, like, say, Roy meets his female version and they immediately click? But the thing is, would that even be? I mean, would that even be weird, or would that even be much? I don't know, causing problem for the society or your family? You know, that would be weird. And honestly, I don't want to even want to know.
Do I have the wing cap unlocked? Thank you for answering, but I don't know if that's true or not. There should be a wing cap around here. Yeah, it's a wing cap. Go. Ah. Okay, where do I want to go now? I don't have nighttime on right now, so I can't go to the toad that can give me a star. Oh, wait, I know where I want to go.
I wonder how much time it even takes to make one of those ROM hacks.
Depends on how big it is.
True.
And I mean, this is a good example because this game is fucking massive.
Well, let's see if there will only be, say, 10 levels in the game. And let's say 10, like in the randomizer, when there are those worlds that you go into, like, say, Bowser's second or first world, or uh, the Lava Land, if those are, let's say, levels, and if the ROM hack has 10 levels, maybe to producing a game with 10 levels like that, also, of course, with the difficult, the different, depending on which level would have been like. If it was going to be a frozen wasteland, like in a snow mountain, I think need more as a randomizer and all. I have to say at least a couple of
Oh!
months up to a year.
Oh. Man, I did that as a joke. I didn't think it was gonna send me back here. Brother. I side flipped, but I didn't actually grab the thing. That was weird. Yeah, I know. I already got this star. Found it. That's gonna take me back to the other area, isn't it? Yep. Okay, cool. Oh my god, I'm gonna die! Oh my god, I'm gonna die even faster! That's gonna kill me, isn't it? Well, that kind of sucks. I need to get my hat back. I'm up back.
I'm curious. I really wonder what if the others are even going to show up. Malachite usually, well, as in the past, had this family game night with his uncle, his mom, and all, and cool. Don't know because he isn't even online at the moment. Hayden has, I have no idea. Well, we hadn't even seen him in months, or at least in a while. Usually is either busy with his schoolwork or something else in his spare time, right? But at the same time,
Go!
do you think he's
Ow.
even avoiding us for some reason?
What?
Do you think Lord is avoiding us for some reason? So considering he hasn't even been here in quite a while.
I don't know how I feel about that message game. Okay, sure. I don't think he has, honestly. I think he's just been busy with life.
Yeah, that might be so. That might be right. I know for a fact
Right, I had to go back.
the twin brothers hadn't even been in my stream for in a long time now. So they're mostly for the fact that they have been working in this local factory where they live. So yeah, and Hayden hasn't even either been in the stream lately, and Stormy hasn't even been here. Who else hasn't even been here in a while?
Crystal?
Crystal hasn't even been here. That's true. Who else? Retro hasn't even been here. Dashi hasn't been here in a while. Well, Dashi is well, he had his problem but it's a Wi-Fi connection all. But they're
But if I
most of the
fall
people that
into
can,
the loading zone, do I like? Yeah, I do. I negligate all the damage.
and they're the only people that can even come up with at the moment.
Get
On my mind.
out! I gotta go to the left, which is weird. I gotta go, I gotta go, gotta go get the star now. Yeah.
What kind of stars is it in the game?
I don't know, but I remember that star in particular taking me a while.
Hmm.
Because remember last time where I ran away from that shadow Mario that was gonna instantly kill me if he touched me?
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Those faceless Marios you saw do the exact same thing. They kill you if they touch you. But if you just stick to the left in that area, you're fine. Okay, I was already here. I kind of want to try to find new places.
Is there any Mario game that you haven't played in my stream before, other from Mario Randomizer and the? There was one game that you did play in your stream. That was the different levels. Like you were in a city, and then you could have been. There were like you were turning different roles. Like you were driving a taxi or something.
Oh, that was Cursed Mirror.
I think you did put that in my stream, but I can be confirmed on that. What? There's actually one thing I was gonna just look it up.
There's no music here. And it actually kind of works better. We don't need music. Music? What the hell is that? Never heard of it. Honestly, like it's ridiculous. And the music's back. Did I already get this? I did not already get the star, or I did, and the toad is just gone.
Wow. Did you know that the game franchise Five Nights at Freddy and they turned it into an actual movie back in 2023, and now
Yeah, they're making the sequel, aren't they?
oh yeah, I saw it on YouTube. I think it was about a week ago. And so at
Yeah,
first I was like,
weird.
at first, but wait, that is not actually. Is that in the actual trailer or is it an AI? And I just looked it up, and boom, it's real. I haven't even seen the first one. Um, Based on this, um, excuse me here, it's set to be released December 5th this year. I was like, okay, that actually sounds. And there is also other role actors who's gonna be in
Did I go
in
this
this
way?
movie. Wayne
No,
Knight
I did
is gonna be in
not.
it. So, how is the life in the new house though so far?
I'm still getting used to it. Um, well, I found something new and it brought me somewhere lame.
Oh boy, what do you find?
Oh, you missed it? I found a new path and it kind of just threw me wherever I felt like going. This is new though. Oh, never mind. No, it isn't. I remember this area. This area is kind of cool. Hey, that's kind of cool. Can you stop sending me back here? I'm going around in fucking circles, dude. Which is basically this game in a nutshell. You just basically just run around in circles. God only knows where you'll end up. I'm going here. Hey, an actual level. Let's go inside. Except the problem is if I actually end up getting a star here, I'm gonna end up going back again. He'll be fine.
Have you seen much of the anything about the Minecraft movie?
Listen, all I know is chicken jockey. Fucking Jack Black says that, and I've seen videos or whatever of people like freaking the fuck out whenever he does. Like they like they're in like a what is it? They're in a movie theater and they're watching the movie, and Jack Black goes chicken Jackie, and then like everybody throws their popcorn, and everyone starts freaking the fuck out. It's great, and by great I mean it's terrible. That was a weird animation. By the way, I don't know if you've heard of this or if you've seen it or whatever. At some point, someone decided, and I don't know why. I also don't know why there's like a green light above the. Oh, I got the corrupt lobby. Got it. At some point, I don't know who it was, and I don't know when it was, but someone decided they were going to bring a fucking live chicken into the theater when they saw the movie. And I'm like, this guy's crazy.
Well, I'll tell you that. And I can say one thing about the Minecraft movie. There were talks about a sequel began a few days after the film was released. Hess had expressed the instinct of making a sequel, noting the world's use infinite mods, characters, biomass, outlining how Minecraft is virtually endless. And as April 11, 2025, a sequel is in the development right now. So describe me the sequel of Minecraft, and I know for a fact that Jack Black will be in the sequel. And as I think in the end of the first movie, that he goes home to his old childhood home where he meets a woman named Alex, who actually turns out to be the female counterpart in the game. So I believe that and both Alex and Steve will actually have more part of this. And apparently Bendy in the ink machines will also be in a movie. Zelda's apparently also be, I believe at least.
Bro, if there's no well excuse me princess in that movie, we riot.
Which one?
The Zelda movie.
Well, there's only upcoming ideas for, since the second one is, the Friday Night at Freddy is now being developed. Sonic 4 is also being developed in the development, which will be released in 2027. Um, Here's another of games that's also be apparently Until Dawn, Equip 8, Mortal Kombat 2, Resident Evil movie, Street Fighter, Watch Dogs. I have no what that is. And let's see, Helldivers. Is it based on a game? I didn't know that.
Oh, I like this area. This area is cool.
Metal Gear, also apparently it's going to be a movie. Space Invaders, also based on a game.
Well, I'm dead.
Wait a minute. What? This can't be right. The House of the Dead is going to be a movie. But the problem is, they actually made that already twice. They made the first one and a sequel. So they said they had to be in the third one.
Maybe they're gonna make like a rebrand. I don't know.
Nah, well, that might be. Super Mario Bros. Movies animated. That was from 2023. The Angry Birds. Let's see. Moshi Monsters. A British animated. The Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 will be released next
What the
year.
hell? I'm gonna go this way.
Um, Corpse Party. Book of Shadows. Okay, whatever you do, don't watch Corpse Party as an anime. At least, especially if you can't stand blood, because it's a lot of blood in that one. A lot. But I am wonder, since Minecraft's gonna have its own sequel, I may wonder what's gonna happen in it. Since I never even saw the first one, but I don't know. I mean, I knew for a fact that Minecraft was a really good movie, a really good game because it's very popular these days, millions of players, and that they turned it into a movie. Well, there was only a matter of time before that happened, and now the sequel's in development. It'll be cool to see Jack Black in that, and the woman that he talked in the end of the movie named Alex. Well, she may actually also appear in that one, but by the end, who knows?
I mean, she kind of has to, right?
Yeah, because she is since Alex is the female counterpart, but only that the
Well,
fact
I
that
mean,
she's
like
also
in movie terms, like if you
yeah,
show something, if you have a bonus scene, if you show something in that bonus scene, yeah, that's usually sequel stuff. And
even
like, if they
though
don't include Alex, people are gonna be upset,
but
probably.
even though yeah, but even though they never show her actual face in the movie near the end, only from behind. Only what you could see her outline of her body and her hair, but you couldn't see Alex's face because she was talking to Steve in the movie, so Alex might actually be in the sequel. But in the end, who has any idea about that?
Okay, hold on a second. I wish this camera wasn't up my ass. Damn it! I'm gonna get this. Oh, god damn it! Really? Come on, I was almost there. We can do this. What if I do it like that? It's the camera that's bugging me. If this was a normal ass camera, it'd be fine. I guess one of those yellow switch hits got my regen back, which is pretty awesome. Damn it! So while I'm trying to get this friggin' green star, it's just kind of chilling up here. I guess I could just talk about whatever. So Disney live action remakes, am I right? I seriously do have a problem with them though. Like, none of them are ever, like, necessary, I feel like. And even if they were, I feel like there's, like, another version of them somewhere that do what the remake is trying to do, but better. Do you know what I mean? Like, the Alice in Wonderland movies, I guess I'll just talk about them for a second. They kind of suck. Right. I like Tim Burton. He's cool, but, like, Disney's not his style. Do you know what I mean? Like, if any person wasn't gonna get Disney right, it'd be him. Because Tim Burton is weird. You know what I mean? And because he's weird, like, he can't really... That weirdness doesn't always pan out. Take it from someone who's also weird. You know what? I'm not gonna get the green star. Because I've run out of time, and we need to hit the switch. But like I was saying, I don't like the remakes. Most of them are pretty bad. And by most, I mean all of them are pretty bad. And it feels like most of them try to just do the same thing as each other, if that makes sense. Like, oh, that's not the right number. Aladdin feels too similar to This Castle is Always Breathtaking. Everything's green! I don't know what that means, but I'm kind of tempted to turn to Luigi now. Linguini. Oh, I think I have night mode on. What was that saying? Oh, right. Call me crazy, but it doesn't feel like any of the live action remakes are, like, necessary at all. If there was one, even a single one, that felt like it was necessary, that'd be one thing. You know what I mean? If there was even a single remake that actually felt like it was needed, then Okay, now I'm scared. But anyway, you know what I mean? I've never seen Peach in that hallway before, so it confused me. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here, Peach? Peach, what are you doing here? Ow! That feels like it's way too close to the castle. Uh, anyway, so what was I saying? Sorry, that the Peach thing kind of threw off my train of thought. I'm going to turn off the music for a second. Where's my... Oh, there it is. And I'm just gonna fuck around and see what I can find in this area. Oh. The fog is in here. That's interesting. Um, this feels like a different area. Oh, wait, no, that's the fog. Um, oh, what's in here? Okay, well, that was weird. But anyway.
So, what I missed?
Well, I ended up in the negative lobby and, left.
Hmm.
I guess I'll hang on to the parallel lobby. Sure. I'm always
Yeah,
down here.
I need to grab something to eat, just some sandwiches. Do you eat? Do you like popcorn with cheese flavor?
No.
Same. I actually, my dad actually bought me popcorn a couple of years ago, where cheddar flavored cheese on the popcorn. This was already prepared. This was
Oh,
like
dear
really.
Lord, not this area.
This was popcorn that was already popped and all, but I'm gonna taste it like it tastes like foot sweat. I like. Whoa, man, that tastes so bad. And a few days ago, when I was over to my parents' home, I actually got some. My dad had packed some popcorn that he had, some microwave popcorn, and one of them was just salt flavor, which I can actually do eat. I have no problem with it. Okay,
Luigi, you're not holding on to it. What are you holding on to?
glitch.
You didn't know
But
I could
but the,
hug the end?
but one of the other flavors of the popcorn my dad had put in was actually even also with cheese, and I even went aware of that. Well, that was when I popped yesterday to for some snack, but after just only a few pieces, oh, the cheese flavored popcorn. Thanks, but no, thank you. It wasn't even. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't even much a fan of that. And I'm not trying to offend anyone who likes cheese flavored popcorn. It's just personally, I don't like the flavor to it. And if anyone even like, are you being like, say, what about Doritos? That I can't say since I never tried to little Doritos. I had seen actually the being sold Doritos in one of the stores here, but I hadn't even gone as much so far to even try them. But I actually might buy some Doritos sometime soon to try that. But Reese's Pieces, for example, I know for a fact that there is only one store as far I know what that they've been sold. I tried those ones, but never again. It just I'm not much a fan of peanut butter and all. Have you ever had peanut butter jelly sandwich before?
No. And I
Right.
think you know
Oh yeah,
why.
yeah, the peanut allergy.
I've had jelly though, and jelly's
but
really good. Oh my
jelly,
god, now I
isn't it
want
like?
jelly toast really badly.
But the jelly, isn't it like almost like just regular jam or
I wouldn't know.
marmalade
I
or
don't think I've ever had jam.
what?
I might
What?
have. I don't remember. Okay, my memory fucking sucks. You should know this about me by now.
I know, I know. I was really messing with you, dude. But yeah, but jam, yeah, it's based on the same thing as jelly. It might be the
I think
same
there
thing,
is a
but
difference, but I don't know what it is.
well, it might actually be the
Oh,
same thing.
hi there.
The
This is a
jam,
random toad statue here for no reason.
jam and jelly are basically the same thing, but it's just a different texture in it. And like I said, I had never actually had the jelly that you guys have on
It's
sandwich.
true, actually.
At
Huh.
least, not at least what I'm aware of that. But have you heard of this the bear Paddington from the UK?
I have, yes.
And he eats his breakfast with orange marmalade. Now that's pretty good.
No vanish cabin here. Do I even have the vanish cap?
You know the old cartoon of the Super Mario Bros. That was on TV. How do you feel if they decide to remake it but as an anime?
I can't imagine Mario as an anime.
Yeah,
Halt! Bowser! You've overtaken my princess! Now prepare to die! Hiya!
yeah, that might actually be because if they did adding Daisy and Peach as an animated style, they'd
I
be
do
more
not
like
have the vanish cap also. Or I don't have the
I
vanish
wouldn't
cap.
be I wouldn't be surprised if the Daisy and the Peach would have been actually like say a Sailor Moon type of design or style or something like that. It's like um surprising, I would be actually be kind of okay with that if they made it an anime, but at the same time curious. I would actually be I would actually be much interested to see how that will turn out. But at the same time They actually even made some animated style or anime style of a Star Wars series only about I think 1 or 2 years ago from Star Wars Visions. It's an anime style. I was like, yeah, I was really surprised on that. But if they made Mario and his the other characters as an anime, hmm, well,
Oh!
I would be surprised, and but also a bit interested to see that.
Oh, shit.
But can you even imagine Bowser as an anime character? No, that would be something though.
Oh, I grabbed onto the ledge. I was like, what happened? I didn't even see Luigi grab it. Which way do I want to go? That's like the unofficial question of this hack. Which way do I want to go? I don't think I already got this star. I can't really remember. I did not.
Well, I wonder. I wonder how
Yup.
many stars. I wonder how many stars you can get from this game total.
Oh, I think this game has over 400. There's a lot of stars.
Okay. How would you say if I said collect all the 400 stars before when I reach 200 2 hour mark on the stream?
That's not gonna happen for a couple of reasons.
Like,
It'll take too long. There's no way in hell I can find all the areas in this game in under that low a time.
and more.
I just don't feel like it. There's your main
Yeah,
reason.
well, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's just it's also basic. They say if you were in a game and you have to complete one level, and it will normally will take say up to
Let's try something
five.
stupid.
If there's someone that some levels in game can take up to 5 to 6 hours in order to complete one level. So I understand from that. I mean,
I need you to bomb clip. Okay.
is that a mystery box there?
It is. But it's not activated because it needs to be closer. That's the problem. Is there like a closer bomb that I can use?
There we are.
Well, he's not close enough, I don't think.
There's another one there.
You'll do.
What are we trying to do though?
Oh, god damn it. You could do this trick called a bomb clip in this game, and in the original game is a glitch where you go ridiculously fast backwards. It's kind of like the backwards zone jump, except a lot more complicated. Well, maybe I don't need the bomb, actually. Get over here, you. I remember you have some janky physics. So I could probably use you to clip through that gate, too.
I wonder how much those bombs, how much they actually weigh in say released in if there's any like unofficial.
Get up there. I don't know if they have a weight, but if they're heavy enough to where Luigi goes this slow upon grabbing one, then they've got to be
Well,
heavy, right?
yeah, because based on the size of that one, it had, and since it is a bomb, it should be filled with explosives
I
and other,
get down
and
here, right? Without
it
dropping
should
this
be
guy.
really heavy and
Shit!
not the.
I needed him.
I don't think he.
Let's go mob clipping.
But
You.
based on the size of that character that he just throw, if that's it realistically, it was
Damn it.
not wouldn't it be possible in real life based on that size. So, but the same thing is for like say if
How far are
Mario when
we?
he's the same thing is when Mario's
Pretty
throwing
far.
Bowser, the same thing as that. Since Bowser is nearly 7 feet tall and is a giant
Ow!
turtle, I don't think he even realistically would even be able to move him like that in the games in real life.
Damn. I swear I know what I'm doing.
Do you? I doubt it.
I'm gonna die from this. I don't have the weight cap, so this is required. Kind of. If the Chuckyo worked out, then I could have used Sam, but that's not fast enough. I had the right idea there, but it didn't have the speed.
Well, try again. Again and
I mean, I
again and
have
again.
-7 lives, so I'm good.
How many lives can you even have until you're finally dead?
Well, because I have negative lives, the M stands for negative for whatever reason in this game. Um, I don't think that's a cap.
Wow.
I think I have
Lucky.
infinite lives now.
Lucky.
It's not luck, it's skill.
Scale my ass.
But you have to be skilled enough to know that it's infinite, do you not? I guess I could try again with
Fair
you,
point.
but there's no way that I can get to.
Well, honestly though, yeah, honestly, I would even if I was playing this game and if it was an official game, I would sucks bad at it.
Hey, I need to talk to you. I wonder if I could do the same thing with this guy. I don't think it works that way, though. Wait, I'm gonna try something. It didn't work, but anyway. Dude, how far away do you need to be for this thing to respawn? Seriously. Alright, last time I had the right idea, but this time I didn't actually need it. Oh, there we go! It doesn't work that way, does it? You can't fall down with the bomb when it's... Okay, plan B. Is there anywhere I can backwards launch jump?
Is that even a plan B in this game?
This
If
doesn't
plan
have
B
any
doesn't
collision,
work,
but maybe.
and they dude, if plan B doesn't even work, what is next? Plan A or the plan C? And the end, plan A or the plan F as a failure.
I don't think I can backwards launch jump anywhere in this level.
Or in this game either.
No, you can backwards launch jump in this game.
Really? Huh.
Oh, you know what sucks though? I can't. If I leave the area, I'm gonna have to go all the way back just to get back to where I was. So I'm gonna kill myself. That's not high enough. There we go. Alright, I died on purpose because I did not want to lose my progress. I think that's a reasonable reason to just kill Luigi outright. I mean, I also don't have the vanish cap, so there's not really any reason for me to hang out here. Oh yeah, this area. This area is kind of cool.
Oh, shoot, not again, StreamYard. What the hell? StreamYard? What the hell? You kick out my StreamYard, my friend like that. Hey. StreamYard, you're such a pain in the ass. Kicking out the game guy like that. Well, the game guy is not gonna be happy when he will be back. Believe me, people, he won't be. But he might be back soon enough, anyways. With the next minute or so, I guess. Man, that was a well,
It kicked me out.
yeah. Surprisingly, at least it's surprising that that even happened much earlier, since yesterday it happened more frequent, but now almost after an hour.
Nice. Power Star. Alright.
Kind of carnival music there.
What's up?
It kind of sounds like almost like gonna be a carnival music in the background there.
I know, the music in this game is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
what is for dinner for you though?
Not sure.
Maybe you can cook your own.
Ah! Oh my god, I just got my ass kicked! Okay, cool. At least we get to hear the music again. Right. That's obviously why I died, actually. I just wanted to hear the music, obviously, in case you weren't aware of that.
So, where's Roy though?
He's... I don't know.
Still looking for a GM?
Yeah.
How many GMs has he looked at right at the moment so far?
I'm not sure.
Because there can't even be that many GMs in your town, in your hometown. Can it?
To be fair, there's definitely more than there was back where we used to live. And I don't think Roy was prepared for this many options.
Compared to the old town and the new one, is it? How about you say the new one? Is it like double, 3 times the size?
Oh, it is way bigger.
Is it like
I don't know by how much. I don't know by how much, but it is way bigger.
So, how many people do you think live in this new town?
I couldn't tell you.
You have no idea.
You gotta remember, I only got here like a couple of weeks ago, and B, we've only really been out in town like once.
No, I mean, if you had looked your town, the new town we live in online, it usually had a, like Wikipedia usually sets on the population like that. I mean,
Oh, I haven't actually checked.
huh? But
Yeah, but
I guess it's
that wasn't very high on my to-do list.
no, but it's a major city though.
Dude, I pressed Z. I want to wait until I get a decent amount of health before I fight Bowser. I'm re-healing. I'm regenerating. Alright, that should be good. Bowser! Alright, Bowser, I'm ready to kick your ass. I'm dropping a lot of orange coins. Nice! Power Star, would you like to SAVE? Game, I would love to SAVE. Can I go in here? No, I cannot go in there. I can go in the other one, though. If I had a Vanish Cap. Did I do this? Who's texted me? Oh my god, really?
You mean on Discord?
I guess who's texted us? Who sent that? I don't know. Like, can't
That
check
would
right
be
now.
that would be me.
Oh, were you asking if anyone was gonna jump in?
Yep. Since clearly isn't most of the others are showing it's offline or something, but yeah, usually when you're saying that's offline, but you usually answers. I mean, it seems to be that you normally when you're online it's like a green dot or anything, but sometimes you're even aren't even that. But to be honest, so they did the same thing for me. So
I think it's because I keep forgetting that you can even make yourself online on Discord.
well, I would say it wouldn't even say
And usually when I
technically
remember,
like
it's usually I
offline
do
because
idols. So.
invisible. I mean, it's more like you're offline. It's just that you put your icon to invisible.
Alright, 13 minutes until I have to hit the switch again.
Why the switch?
I don't know. Remember, I don't think I actually explained the challenge to you when you joined on my birthday, but I was doing one of my dumb challenges for this game where every 40 minutes I hit the yellow switch, which basically randomizes, quote unquote, the game. Because I thought it would be a fun challenge. And I liked the challenge and that stream so much that I figured why not? I might as well continue it. I actually did the challenge last time too. I don't think you really
Uh,
noticed it.
Speaking of the Switch, I heard about the new one that's gonna be has already stirred some negative within the gamer community.
Yeah, because for some reason they made the console cost $450.
Well, I mean, I already knew it was gonna cost from between 450 to 500, like when they first
And the
announced
games
it.
themselves are like fucking
80
80,
even, yeah.
which is ridiculous.
But though it's just also that the fact that it's gonna be that the new Nintendo Switch actually even has
I should
one
probably turn
ex.
that off.
The game actually has this new console actually has one exclusive game from Buy Software called Dusk Blood, and it's also
Uh,
having been it's going to be compatible to be using it so that you can play GameCube games on it as well,
Beach?
like game called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, I guess I'll go this way. Oh, I got the corrupted Nebula lobby.
Again, what a power!
I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, what? Yeah, sure. I guess I'll do the flag guy boss. Got him. Alright, that wasn't so bad. We did it! Hooray! Powerstar, would you like to save? Oh yeah, let's do this level. This level kind of rolls. Shit! Damn it, dude. Why? Alright, cool. Well, that just wasted a lot of time. Awesome. I'm gonna do something else then. Oh my god. You know what? Sure, why the hell not? I might as well go for the red coins. This level's small. I do dig the nighttime version of this song, though. I don't know if my camera caught it, but this Goomba defied gravity, and I died, and I fell off the edge, which was the real best part. Oh right, that's right. I can't land on that, huh?
Can Mario and Luigi even do that, like in even official game as well, like spinning like that?
Nope. That is a this game exclusive.
Well, that's something low.
Well, I guess technically it's a beta exclusive because the whole thing of this hack is it's supposed to be like a beta Mario 64.
Well, that depends on which one you're talking about.
And beta footage was the thing. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, it depends on which versions. Is there several of that game already? Like you have the regular randomizer, this one, and the one that you were expecting soon.
Well, this isn't really a randomizer.
No, but the regular randomizer.
The yellow switch.
But the most of the randomizer that you've been played so far in the stream before is still a ROM hack, right?
Yes.
So in that, you're also spinning as a machine in this game. And I presume that you can do that also in the new ROM hack that you have been ordered that you eventually will get soon enough, right?
You can't. You don't spin from the triple jump in the
No, I
randomizer,
mean,
or
no, as in as the regular randomizer ROM hack that you have been played for most of in my streams, you get spinning as this a character does in this, and it says that and says you are doing it in this game, which also is a ROM hack. And since you had ordered a new ROM hack, I presume that you can also be using Mario and Luigi spinning in that new one also, correct?
well, in the randomizers, you can only spin if you jump off of a specific enemy. In this
Yeah,
game, it's
but
tied to the triple jump, and you can do it on specific enemies.
yeah, but I mean, as a, in also but in the new Mario ROM hack that you are expected getting soon, you will be assuming that you can also do the same thing as in this game, making Mario and Luigi spinning like that.
Not unless I jump on the correct on the specific character.
Yeah, I mean that is like since that is another ROM hack you will expecting soon, but it still has the same that you can still do it,
Yeah, you can still do it, but it's
but
a
not in
lot
the.
more. But it's not as you know. What's the word I'm
Is
looking
that
for? It's not as implicated. That's the word. It's not as implicated as this game.
but is how many ROM hacks is there so far?
Of this game, a lot.
Do you think that there is the in
Well,
every single is there do
Mario
you think is
64
in
anyway.
every Mario 60 Mario do you think is in every Mario in the 64 ROM hack that you can use Mario or Luigi in a spinning position like that as in this game? Any other ROM hacks?
Depends on the ROM hack.
Hmm.
You might be
Well,
able to unlock it in some. Luigi isn't always playable. In
I
this game,
wonder
he
if
is, but
I would have been surprised if they I would have been a little bit more excited if they could maybe unlock another character in this ROM hack. Say maybe play as Toad or Daisy or even Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. wasn't even made yet.
Hmm. But if this
His debut
even the
game was Sunshine, and typically, God, this missed that. It typically ROM hacks don't usually add characters that are after the game, if that makes sense. Like, there won't be a ROM hack that has, say, what's the character that was introduced after this? Rosalina. She isn't in most of the Mario 64 ROM hacks because she came in Galaxy, and people respect. Oh no, she wasn't there until Galaxy showed up, so they're not gonna add
oh
her.
wait, how about the female Copa, not Wendy, but the one that were supposed to be in the Mario Bowser's wife. What if
That's not
she
a
would
real
appear?
character.
No, I mean, what if she? What if she would end up in those ROM hacks?
I mean, they could, but it'd be a lot of effort for pretty much nothing. It's not like
I
it's.
mean, what if maybe that she wasn't like a playable character, but what if she was an NPC, non-playing character in a ROM hack that she is asking you for, say, doing something for her, and you do that. In return, she gives you a star.
Hmm.
I mean, that might actually also be kind of interesting.
Well, I'm still in. Luigi, I did not want you to leave that area. Well, I'm still in dark mode. I can't go up here. I'm gonna go in here. Looks like the game's taking sympathy on me. Oh, right, the funhouse. This area's kind of weird. Yeah. 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 It never gets old.
Nope.
It's this way, right?
Mm.
Oh, that's not the right way. This way. There we go.
Should we play this get stream only to say 2 hours and call it a night?
Well, that's how long you're available for.
No, I mean usually my streams isn't it more like usually 2-3 hours, so.
Oh, dear Lord. Alright, what's the thing now? Yeah, I only did 2? That's crazy. That... Well, I just unlocked hard mode, which is pretty cool. I think. Game. The enemies now do a ridiculous amount of damage to me for basically no reason, and jumps are harder, and everything else is nuts. That guy just killed a guy. Did that ant just disappear?
Mm-hmm. And what is the name of those flippers?
I believe those guys are called heave-hoes.
And those, what about those giant blue robotic creatures, or what are they called?
Those are actually beta enemies. They're called motos.
Say, did you say bonos?
I said motos.
Monos?
Motos. Like, motor without an R, basically.
That's kind of...
So motor, or moto, is how you pronounce it, I'm pretty sure.
Is that are they official characters in the games, or just only the Romax?
They're kind of official. They were supposed to be in this game, but they were cut out. So they're kind of official. But, like, not actually official.
More like previous characters.
And I got kicked out of the area. Cool.
But that was fun. But they all like official characters, but eventually they were cut out from the production.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They were there, but then they got.
It's like it's almost like compared to like in the movies. They're having scenes, but they decide to remove them and put them in the deleted scenes. So like that. Got it.
Kind of like that. And also, you wouldn't believe it if I told you, but guess what else is a beta thing that they cut out from the game?
I don't know.
You're looking at him right now.
Luigi?
Luigi's beta, yeah. Luigi isn't actually in Mario 64.
Huh.
But back in like I think it was 2021 or 22, they found Luigi's so people can like dig into this game's code and whatever, and they found all kinds of shit. Like the motos they found a couple areas that were never made. And they found Luigi.
Hmm. Though I would actually I would be a bit more interested if they actually somehow put Yoshi in a ROM hacks. Even if it's a non-playing character or even well it's just appearing in the background or something like that. I mean, he is a very iconic character in the whole franchise. Like I said, what had okay. I know for a fact that if Super Nintendo would choose, like literally would just
Press
pull their I mean I know for a fact that if Nintendo would I know for a fact that if Nintendo would pull this off, I know for a fact that you, Roy, and many other Mario fans would have been so pissed if they decide to pull out Yoshi as an official character from any games from in the
well.
future.
Oh right, that's
Many.
right. He doesn't show up in the Yoshi is in this hack, but I totally forgot if it's nighttime, Yoshi doesn't show up.
Think about it. If Nintendo would
Totally forgot
pull,
about that.
but how would you even be really pissed if they
Yeah.
decided if Nintendo decided to pull out Yoshi from the game entirely for every single future games and all that?
They wouldn't do that. Yoshi's way too popular.
Yeah, even if even if
There was
Nintendo
an
would
area I
pull
wanted
that,
to show off, but I can't remember where it was.
but even if Nintendo would remove Yoshi from the games
Big lobby was
ever again from the whole franchise, I know that many fans, including you, would be super pissed if they decide to just remove Yoshi. It would have been the same thing if they decide to make Bowser replaced with a whole new main character, like as a main antagonist. Would have been the same thing. Fans would like boycott the whole. They would even like
well
negligent.
technically with that, they have done that. They've made Bowser like the side villain and made someone else the actual villain.
True, but even if they decide to take out, literally removing both, say, Bowser, Yoshi, and maybe Rosalina and Carmack as a characters from the whole franchise, like retire them from this franchise, never being used again. That
Well,
is, if they would do
here's the
that,
thing too. Uh, you've heard me talk about the game before, and I still hate it to this day. There was one Mario game, one, a single one. Well, okay, well, not counting the 2D platformers or anything. But anyway, there was one RPG that Bowser didn't say a fucking word in. Like he didn't say anything. He didn't say any funny dialogue. He didn't have a character. He said nothing. And people were pissed off about it. And rightfully so. Bowser's
yeah,
the funniest character in
yeah, but
Mario,
if
right?
it,
And
I mean,
them
if
not
it,
making Bowser talk was such a fucking like what were they thinking moment. Do you know what I
I
mean?
mean, yeah,
Like,
but considering it is that, but at the same time, even if Nintendo was removing Bowser, Toad,
oh for God's sake.
Yoshi from the game entirely, like say they officially retired the characters.
What a way to end things off, right? I end up in Polygonal Chaos.
Yeah, exactly, because Bowser is an iconic member in a whole franchise. I mean, he was from the very from near the start.
Well, you
It
know
would have
what?
been the
I got
same.
something on here.
Isn't it the same thing as for, like, say, Donkey Kong? If they decide to remove Diddy Kong for the games, or even replacing Donkey Kong with some other, maybe, I don't know, different Kong, but not even Donkey Kong. I know for a fact there are some loyal fans in the Donkey Kong franchise. The same thing. If they decide to removing Donkey Kong as a main character and puts another main character, like, say, he's retired. It was the same thing as when they, as for the Pokemon Company, when they decided to remove Ash as a main character and replace with Roy and Lalico. That is pretty much the same thing. They just Many fans was really outraged that this not Disney, but the Pokemon Company decided to just retire Ash. The fact that even though Ash has been in a main character from the franchise from the very start, all the way through Generation 8, when they were decided in Gen 9, when they just simply decided to
Hold on.
replacing him. And that is just crazy. He would have been part of the franchise for over 20 years, almost 30 years, and then suddenly Ash was no longer part of the whole as a main character anymore. I mean, from the Generation 1 to Generation 8, and suddenly when Gen 9 was announced, and when the anime, the Pokemon Rising was made, there was no mentioning Liko, Roy, and other characters as being in it, but not even Ash. I understood if they had maybe some other characters, but Ash, considering that he has always been in the other previous generations, but nope. I don't understand why. I don't even understand. I haven't even heard any particular explanation to that.
Sorry. Sorry.
But yeah, like I said, considering that the Pokemon Company have been using Ash as a main character from the first generation to Generation 8, and this other blue, they decided to
No!
retire Ash.
Jesus!
That was insane.
That guy just. He threw me like 30 miles. My guy did not skip out on leg day. Or arm day, I guess, in this case.
Now the roles it reversed. You know
I can't
that
even. Mario doesn't even throw that far in this game. Look at this. I'm about to throw him in here. Look at how far he throws him. That's not even
that
that far at all.
that character, the Monos, they actually remind me of another movie character, Robbie the robot from the original Lost in Space series. It's almost made it almost similar to the design, at least similar to this in some respect of that. Really? Really? Oh my god. I'm trying to get into my email, but nope. It's not gonna work. uh,
Sorry, but technology fucking sucks.
it's not much of technology. It's mostly due to the fact that on StreamYard it usually
That makes
makes other
no
things
sense.
slower. Oh gosh.
So technically it's technology, but it's not actually technology.
Well, yeah, like 50-50. It's just it's always getting a bit slower. But it's not only Discord, it's not only StreamYard, but also when if I say if I am in one of those voice call on Discord, it is pretty much the same thing.
Shit! He grabbed onto the wrong ledge! Ugh, really? Come on. That's so dumb. So this is how it ends, huh? Where else? Where else would I get a game over than Polygonal Chaos? This had to be the area. I can get up there, right? Assuming I don't get myself thrown like 30 feet again. Oh, hi, how are you doing today? That bomb's explosion was so intense I had to face away from it. I think there's another star up there, right? Also, that bomb just exploded for no reason at all. It's this way. Is there another way over there? Oh my god, fuck you! That's bull. That's bull. That is bullshit. That is a bowl of shit. Why is there like 30 bombs out here? You know... I don't know what to say. And I fucking hate these cherry bombs because they instantly explode, causing me to question the things I did when I was a young partner. You know what? I'm gonna end this off by getting that damn green star. I can at least feel accomplished with that. This is where I accidentally kill myself by going too high and get incredibly embarrassed about it. I also just realized when I died, I went back to the Polygonal Chaos, even though that's not how that works. It is still up there, right? Yup, it's just chilling. Attempt 1! That didn't work. Attempt number 2! That also didn't work. Attempt number 3! Nope. Attempt 4! Oh my god. 5! Yeah, I lost the thing. 6 tries the charm, right? Nope. Lucky 7. Oh, damn it! I pressed A. 8. Oh my god, I really am going to die here. I don't have my regen. Number 9! Number 10! I didn't even jump that time. 11? Oh my fucking god.
No luck for you today.
I just want to get the fucking started.
How many stars do you
Anyway,
want to?
I have 150.
How many do you want to get?
I just wanted to get the green one, but the game said you're not doing that today. You know, we should probably end the stream now, right?
I mean, if you
It's
want
at
to
the
go to,
2 hour. It's at the 2 hour mark.
I mean, we can only continue a bit longer if you wanted to. I mean, I have nothing
Nah, I'm
else to
alright.
do.
I'm good with stopping here. I mean, I
All
was
right.
playing this earlier and then just not in the mood to play anymore, I guess. So
Well, everyone, that's been fun. 2 hours and that's insanity. I mean, you cannot always expect as much. Well, next time, I have no idea what kind of stream we'll do.
hopefully next time the game will be here.
Who knows? Sometimes it take up to a week or two, depends on the post service,
I mean,
And
that ROM hack took like a week, so
well,
33 or
but
13.
you should, but you should expect it that sometimes the post servers can be slow to depend on what happens. I mean, like me, I waited for a post. I waited for the package a couple of years ago. It took me 5 to 6 months and even to get it. So I was like, okay, but it's still. That's just fun though. So everyone, this been fun. So until next time, we'll be seeing what we'll do, which will be next week actually. So that's been fun, everyone. So any final word, Mr. Gamer?
And goodbye.
Well, see you, everyone.